Thank you so much for your generous responses, and I mean generous responses to the terrible devastation that's taken place in the Philippines now just about 10 days ago. We are so encouraged not only by your generosity, but as well to be positioned so that the government of Canada can match the gifts that we're raising here on 100 Huntley Street. Thank the Lord for you and for your generosity at this very, very difficult time in the lives of the Filipino people. Our dear friend David Sobrepena is there on the ground, the pastor of the Word of Hope Church in Manila. He's been spending days and days now at Ground Zero, where the most devastated areas have been hit, and it's just so tragic. He sent us this clip just last night. I wanted you to take a look at it, and I know you'll be concerned as you see this. Watch.
I'm standing along the road of the town of Leyte, and it is just several kilometers away from Tacloban City. Leyte is one of the worst hit by Typhoon Haiyan, or aka Yolanda. And the destruction here is, you could see, 100% of the buildings have been demolished. Our Bible school have been demolished. Our churches here have been completely demolished, and we have some deaths in the household of faith, several deaths. But the most tragic thing was the thousands of people who died in this area when they took shelter at the government-appointed shelter location, and the debris and the building collapsed. And so I want you to pray for Leyte so that it will rise again.
Well, the devastation is horrific, and I'm so grateful that David Sobrepena and his Word of Hope teams are there to deliver water, food, temporary shelter, as well as some 60 doctors have been flown in to provide medical help there to people who are in great need. We are mobilizing here very soon to be able to send our representative, David Shelley, who is our Crossroads Director of Missions. He will be leaving on Friday to go to Manila, be with David Sobrepena there over the weekend, and then on Monday start hitting the sites where the typhoon has had its greatest impact. So we're going to be able to have our eyes and ears on the ground there, assessing and reporting back to us. David Shelley's been with us for years. He's a veteran on the global scene, and he is the person responsible day after day to make sure that our funds are managed properly, as well as that our strategy to help hurting people is carried out. So here's what we want to ask you to do. We want to ask you to call 1-800-265-3100. That's 1-800-265-3100, and to give the largest possible gift you can to help us with typhoon relief in the Philippines. David will be leaving on Friday. That's David Shelley, our Director of Missions at Crossroads. He'll be leaving on Friday. I've asked him to be with us on Thursdays, 100 Huntley Street, to give us an idea of what he hopes to accomplish while there, and then for us together as a team here in the studio, as well as our audience, to pray for his safety, and to pray for his wisdom, and to pray that these gifts that we are giving, you are giving together with so many others, will be maximized for the glory of God. Thanks so much. That's 1-800-265-3100. Stay with us all week long for updates.